Hello guys, I am Ravi and welcome to the series of web scraping. So this is our tutorial number 3 and in this we are going to see another aspect of scraping. We have done web scraping using Beautiful Soup in previous videos. So today we are going to use an API for web scraping. You might be thinking that we are using API, then how it is web scraping. So anything that is used for collecting data and a automated thing. So we are not uh, manually hitting API request and collecting data manually. Okay, so we are automating the collection of various movies data using Python script. So it is also web scraping. So we are using OMDB API because we cannot web scrape the IMDB actually because IMDB has blocked the web scraping. You can try, you will get an error in getting a response from the website. Okay, so this is a free tool which provides us movies data and you can get API key from here. So you will fill a form, click on this free which comes with daily limit of 1000 API requests and fill the form and submit. So you will get API key. I have already taken an API key. So you can take from here. Okay. So after taking API, you can see some example uses of API that you will use this link provided with your API key. Here you will query for anything using these parameters. You can use S type Y and these are all parameters for search with some filters like movie title, search with year of release and anything. Okay, so let's go to the practical. Okay, so we have imported the libraries, requests, pandas, and TQDM we have imported. So I think you might be knowing what is TQDM, or I will tell that TQDM is a progress showing library which shows us the progress of for loop or anything that is running. Because I have now taken only 20 movies data. If we will work on this whole data, then it will take some time and it will irritate us when here only star is showing and nothing is shown in output for much time. So it will be irritating. So I have created a movies list first. Okay, so you can create a list by manually, or I have just found out this movies name from Google, provided it to ChatGPT, and it has created list for me. So you can do this your own. So I have created some movies names list. After that, I have only taken 20 for the faster work. Okay. So after that, what we are doing, this is the main part. So I have taken 20, I have shown you. This is the main part. We have created a JSON list empty object. Okay. So I have created a progress bar from the movies list. That is the main part where we are using TQDM. So we have created a progress bar named, we can say it is a replica of this list, okay, but using TQDM, okay. So we have provided the TQDM object movies list, which we have created, and we have provided a description to it that is processing, which will be shown when this code runs, okay. So we are iterating movies list basically. So I have written here for title in progress bar, but what is progress bar? It is representing the movies list with progress. Okay. So it is same as for title in movies list. So we are iterating every title of movies list and creating every time a manual URL which is https omdbapi.com, and here we are using a tag that is search s is equals to title. So we are using f-string for format here and for providing each movie title with our API key. So after that, we are getting response using request.get this URL. So we are iteratively getting response for each movie. Okay. Now here what we are checking that you can see that we are checking status code. If response is with status code 200 means successful response, then we are parsing our data received. Okay, we are parsing our data response received into JSON and storing it into data. After that, you can see that if we are searching for a invalid movie or anything movie name that is not in the OMDB API server, so we are checking that if the response key, because the JSON object has a key or value pairs, so if the response key is in the JSON object or not, and we are checking for whether if this is in the data. After that, we are checking that the data dot response, if response is available, it is false or true. So if it is false, then we are continuing in the next iteration. After if it is true, means we are getting some response, then we are appending our data dot search, because in the response we have again a search key which storing the search results. Okay, so we are storing this result into the JSON, and we are after we are storing the results in JSON, we are checking the else condition corresponding to this. If the status code is not 200, it is something else, then we are printing just unable to fetch data for a movie. And you can see here the progress bar is shown like this. Okay, so it will show one movie processed, two movie processed. So I am not running this code now. I can run, but it will take some time. So next, we can check our response. So I will show you the JSON object. Okay, so JSON object is containing, you can see here, title, uh, then year, IMDb ID, type of movie, poster of movie, link. Okay, so our JSON object is containing a list of various JSON responses. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, so various movies are there. So we can the parse this JSON object like this. 0 comma 0 will give us first movie, 0 comma 1 will give us second movie. So in this way we have various movies found out. Okay, after that we have checked that this is the format of our response. So we have created a data list, and after that we are iterating this JSON. So this is a two-dimensional array we have seen. Then what we are doing, that we are going to first sub-array of JSON, and then we are finding each object in that sub-array. So this is a sub-array, and in this there are various object 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, etc. So we are extracting this, or we are creating an object. Okay, or object we are manually created title, and I dot title we have appended. This is I we have found from the subarray. So for this process we repeat for all the movies, and we will append the object to the list named data. So we have appended data dot append object, and we have created a data frame. So we appended and we created data frame. You can see that in the data frame there are movies collected. Okay, so we have extracted the data from OMDB API in a very simple manner. Okay, we have not done much manual task. If you have done it manually, then it will take it will have would have taken very much time. So there is a concern here that if you I have just iterated over 20 movies. Okay, I'll show you the progress bar. You might be curious about that. So in this way, this progress bar works. It shows how many movies processed and how much percentage the progress is. Okay, so what is problem come here when we process very much API request on a website, we apply very much APIs. So then the website or server might be respond slower or might be block our IP address. Okay. So in this case, we have to use proxies. Okay. In web scraping, we use proxies for requesting any website iteratively. So I have no proxies now, and you can find or purchase many proxies. You can see here there are various scrapper API, Spice One, and WebShare. So these all are providing paid or free. Some of them providing free proxies for web scraping. So we have to use proxies for API request or any web scraping request we are applying to websites in case of we don't want to block our IP, okay, or safe web or doing safe web scraping, okay. So this is a typical format of using proxy. So we can define our proxies like this. So this is just an example uh, proxy link, okay. So in this way, we can define proxies or here you will put your username or password or proxy IP and proxy port, uh, whichever you have bought online or free proxies. Okay. So you provide your URL. In the case we have used OMDB URL. Here you will provide something URL where you are going to hit your request, and you will use try except block, or you can use just simple for loop, and after that you use that request dot get URL, and that is the case. Here you will provide, in this case, proxies is equals to these proxies, okay. So all the work for you will done by request library. Just you have to provide proxies here. So in this case, what proxy does, that it changes the route of sending a request, so it doesn't block your IP from getting the responses. So that's all for now, and we will meet in the last lecture of web scraping. I hope you will be liking my videos on web scraping. If you like, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.